Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go over that wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself. Distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, never having enough, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about, do you give to give or do you carry a black book? When you genuinely give, do not expect anything in return. Let's talk about giving and the power of being philanthropic and giving with total freedom because you want to give, but not giving too much, not giving too little, being realistic about your giving. Are you giving to get something in return? Are you giving to win brownie points? Are you giving to be liked? Or are you genuinely giving because it's the right thing to do? This is this is really important. We're coming around the holidays and the power of giving and not giving too much. One of the things that I had to watch was I used to give too much, and now I'm learning how to give realistically. And if I want to help somebody that I love, I do it truly out of love and compassion, and I don't expect anything in return. And when I gave to the Campbell Club, I gave extraordinarily generously with love, but I had to back off. I was giving too much, and I had to allow other people to step it up. It was becoming too much. And when you give too much, you start to resent your giving. So there's a fine balance. There's a fine balance around giving. So what I want you to do is be realistic. The other thing I used to do, I gave too much and then there was nothing left for me. And as a mom, as a grandma, as a wife, we have to be careful. This is why I'm doing this podcast. Just keeping that balance and knowing when to stop and not giving too much so there's some left for me. So that's what I want you to do today. Even, the holidays are coming up. I want to make sure you're taken care of. I want to make sure that you get everything that you want. And be realistic about the amount of money that you're going to spend. Do not go into debt. 1 year with my children, I didn't have any money for Christmas, and I wrote everybody cards in my whole entire family and people that I love and told them what they meant to me. And you would not believe the tears. You would not believe the joy. You would not believe the happiness. I just didn't have any money. This was when Joe was away in prison, and I brought the kids downtown, and we got the toys downtown, and it was one of my best Christmases, and I gave service in the prisons. I was able to give that way. I was able to give through service, and there's all different ways of giving. So if you can't give through money, give through maybe helping somebody out or making a dish or sending a beautiful card. There's plenty of different ways to give. Remember, money is service. It's all energy, and all money is energy. Give and exchange. Remember, there was a time where there was no money, everything was exchanged by giving, trading back and forth, and bartering, and we can also do that now with our energy. So I want you to really focus on through the holidays and give extra service, give extra love, give where you want to give, send beautiful cards, put blank cards and put something in it. Let people know how you feel, how you love them, how you appreciate them. That goes a million miles. And when I give gifts, they're looking for that little card. It's important that you give a gift with a card. That is one of the most important things. And remember, balance, not too much of anything, our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everybody around us is cheated. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you will get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, if you have an attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. Remember, we need those breakdowns to have those breakthroughs around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have worth. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world. Doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying by the Dalai Lama. Regarding all sentient beings and excelling even the wish-granting gem, for accomplishing the highest aim, may I always hold them most dear. When in the company of others, I shall always consider myself the lowest, and from the depth of my heart hold them dear and supreme. Vigilant, the moment a delusion appears which endangers myself and others, I shall confront and avert it without delay. When I see beings of wicked nature overwhelmed by violent negative actions and sufferings, I shall hold such rare ones dear as if I have found a precious treasure. When others out of envy treat me with abuse, insult me, or the like, I shall accept defeat and offer the victory to others. When someone I have benefited and in whom I have great hopes gives me terrible harm, I shall regard them as my holy spiritual friend. In short, both directly and indirectly, do I offer every benefit and happiness to all sentient beings, my mothers. May I secretly take upon myself all their harmful actions and suffering. May they not be defiled by the concepts of the 8 profound concerns, and aware that all things are illusionary. May they ungraspingly be freed from bondage. The Dalai Lama. That is so beautiful. And when you sit down and really just listen to that, it's absolutely amazing. Okay, I'm reading little snippets from Robert Greene, the book Power. And today's message is his book is an attempt to gather together the immense storehouse of knowledge and ideas from different branches, to piece together an accurate and an instructive guide to human nature, basing itself on the evidence, not on particular viewpoints or moral judgments. It is brutally realistic appraisal of our species, dissecting who we are so we can operate with more awareness. Now, I love this. One of the things that he's, one of the things that he's talking about, is the book of, one of the things I've done is the courses that I've taken and being with different people and making sure that what I was thinking, it wasn't just me. I wasn't just thinking that. And that's why I went to New York and California and did all these different courses. And I wanted to see like different types of people, different types of characters, different types of titles and what people do, their what they do for a living, how they live, how they act, how they behave. And what was interesting was I was at my lowest point in my life when I was taking these courses. And I was really loving it, and I was speaking up, and I was engaging, and I made a decision to not care what anybody thought. I was there for selfish reasons. I was there to get well, and I would be the one speaking up and starting to spill my character defects, my pain, my hurt, how it was growing up, and bawling in front of thousands of people and not caring, and opening the door for other people to do the same, because we were all holding so much in and all being quiet. We were so afraid that if they saw who we really were, they would recoil in horror and never want to speak to us again. It was actually the complete opposite, because everybody else was feeling the same. Different pain, different situations, different hurdles to have to overcome, different issues, different problems. I had a friend that always said, don't laugh. Everybody takes their turns. It's the same with health. It's the same with crises. It's the same with life happening. We all go through different stages of life where different things are happening to us. And none of us are exempt from that. You can't go through life thinking that you can be. It's humanly impossible. So today, what I want you to do is, none of us are unique, but I want you to really focus on what are those small little things that are bothering you that you want to start changing, and stop pretending and stop following the people that are around you that you don't like their behavior. I want you to focus on the things that you don't like, what they're doing. I want you to focus on what it is that you want to start doing. I want you to start taking leadership in your own life and start with working on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she's appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. We always lie to ourselves. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. I'm doing workshops, seminars, and speakings. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over them with you. If you want to learn about my services, Life in Harmony online.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services with you. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody that you love and respect. Start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. In 30 days, you're going to say, wow. In 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. And the more people we help win, the more we win. And I want you to have a miraculous day today. And thank you for listening.